The tracks were icy and James started to speed up. Edward wasn't happy. James's wheels started to slip and slide. "Whee!" cried James. "This is the way to get the job done fast." James thought it was the best slide ever. At the coaling plant, James and Edward's train had been filled with coal. Edward called to James, "You must slow down and take care." "I am taking care," replied James. "Taking care to finish first. I'm going to pull the presents train." And James pulled out. They headed for Brendam Docks. Finish first, James puffed happily. He started to go faster and faster and faster. But he didn't know how very icy the tracks were. His wheels started to slip and slide. "Oh my!" cried James, and he applied his brakes as hard as he could. Whoa! Edward tried to brake as well, but it was too late. "Bust my buffers!" cried James. "Oh dear," wheezed Edward. Sir Topham Hatt arrived on Salt. He was very cross. "James and Edward," he boomed, "the tracks were icy and you were not taking care. You have caused confusion and delay." James felt bad. "Edward wanted to slow down, but I wanted to go fast so that I could pull the presents train." "You won't be doing that now, James," said Sir Topham Hatt. "Edward, you are a reliable engine. You can pull the presents train, but you can't pull it alone. It's a very long train." "Sir," called James, "if I promise to go slowly and take care, can I be Edward's back engine?" Sir Topham Hatt wasn't sure. "Only if you can puff slowly and carefully," he said. James felt pleased. "Edward," he puffed, "I will learn to take care just like you." And so Edward pulled James back onto the tracks. Later at Brendam Docks, the two engines collected the presents train and set off carefully for Knapford. Whenever they came to some icy track, Edward called out, "Slow down!" And now James slowed down. And when they went down Gordon's Hill, Edward called out, "Apply your brakes, James!" And James applied his brakes. So slowly and safely, the two friends puffed into Knapford Station. When the children saw the presents, they cheered and cheered. "Thank you, James," called Edward. "Thank you, Edward," said James. "You are a really useful blue engine."
Every day's a special day on Sodor, changing as the seasons come and go. Gentle spring gives way to summer sunshine. Autumn winds give way to winter snow. All the
Thomas is feeling very hot today. What will help him cool down? There are 3 different containers. What's in the first container? It's coal. Do you think that will stop Thomas feeling too hot? No, more coal will make a bigger fire in Thomas's firebox. That will make him even hotter. What about the next container? Soap flakes. Will they stop Thomas feeling hot? No, the soap flakes have made Thomas blow bubbles. And they won't stop him feeling too hot. One more container to try. What's in this one? It's water. Do you think water will help? Yes. Extra water in Thomas's boiler will stop him feeling too hot. Now Thomas has cooled down. He's ready to be a really useful engine again. Edward's Brass Band. Summer is a busy time on the island of Sodor. Vacationers have so much to see and do. There are trips to the seaside, balloon rides in the country, and a brass band playing in the park. One morning, Edward was in a hurry. He didn't even stop to say hello to Stepney. Thomas was pleased to see Edward. "What's up? Your smile's as broad as your smoke box." "I'm on my way to pick up the brass band," replied Edward. "The concert is tomorrow night." "Don't crack your smoke box," teased Thomas. Edward couldn't wait to hear the brass band play their wonderful music. He was so excited about meeting the brass band that he didn't notice the giant crane. It was unloading a huge ship's boiler. Suddenly, the crane swung the boiler and knocked Edward right off the track. Cranky had been watching. "You useless little engines are always in the way." Poor Edward. Sir Topham Hatt came immediately. "We will take you to the fitter's yard, and Bertie will have to meet the brass band instead of you." Edward was sad. That night, a raging storm rolled in. The fitters worked through the night trying to mend Edward. The rain pelted down. Now Edward felt sad and very damp. Morning came and Sir Topham Hatt arrived. "Please, sir," pleaded Edward, "will the fitters be finished soon?" "Not soon enough, and the band can't wait. I'm sorry, Edward. Bertie will take them to the concert."